Trap Politics TV, trappolitics.com. He is I and I am him. It's your boy Run and let the games begin. Trending culture, lifestyle commentary, here to bring you guys a few topics today. Man, what a great day today has been, you know. A lot of great things have happened today. I'm in a really good mood. Yesterday I was in a sour ass mood, man. Very sour, you know. I've been a little hesitant to do some lives just because the number hasn't been looking too good at all, you know. It's a slow process, but it's still progress when you continue to, you know, be consistent and whatnot. So I do appreciate you guys stopping by, kicking it with the kid, rocking out with me as I continue this journey to superstardom, to greatness, to prosperity. As I tell myself every morning, you know, it's all about the journey, you know, it's how the journey makes you. It's what the journey makes you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You could be a quitter and always be that, or you could continue to thrive to become what you know you can become. So with that being said, make sure to like and subscribe, make sure to follow, make sure to share the stream, make sure to tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a slut to make sure they stop doing say what's up, you know. Yeah, man. And you know, hopefully you guys are having a great Thanksgiving. In less than 3 hours we will be celebrating Thanksgiving over here in the US, you know. And before I get started in some of these topics, I want to, you know, say a few things that I'm thankful for. First and foremost, I'm thankful for the very few followers that stopped through and rock out with me on my platform. Shout out to the people who lend a hand. I'm thankful, I'm grateful for you guys who lend a hand. Those of you who know who you are, I'm thankful for you for, you know, investing the time to hit the play button, to hit the follow button, to make a purchase, to even donate. You know, there's a few people who even donated to the machine, and I do want to take a second to really thank you guys for that. Thank you to the haters that don't do it and, you know, spread hate, because any press is good press at the end of the day. So I do appreciate you going out there and spreading the word of hate to those who hadn't even heard of me before. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. But aside from the negativity, I'm thankful for family, as usual. I'm thankful for the freedom to be able to do these streams and you know, talk my talk, give my perspective, my point of view. And for some reason today, you know, I'm actually thankful to the justice system. Even though they've never really done me right, you know, or maybe they have always slapped me on the wrist and never really said, you know what, you scumbag. Never say never. So I don't even want to put that out there. But, you know, I'm thankful for the justice system for what they've done today in a certain particular case. And that case that I'm talking about, let me see if I could get this right, is the Ahmaud Arbery case. Shout out to the justice system, man. Today they finally came down with a verdict. Guilty across the board. You know, it didn't take them long for them to come to this guilty verdict. It took them a few hours, less than 24 hours though. Or maybe it was 24 hours. But it didn't take them that long for them to come down with this guilty verdict, and they definitely handed out some justice that needed to be served when it comes down to these type of motherfuckers right here. They thought it was 1842 where they're able to just do what they wanted to do to black people and they could get away with it. Unfortunately for these motherfuckers, they had a harsh reality and an awakening to realize that, you know, this type of shit isn't gonna fly in today's America. What an emotional day today was, man. I've been following this trial for a little bit. I've been watching the prosecutor do what it has to do. I've been listening to the defense making egregious claims, dirty toenails, all types of silly shit that they wanted to talk about. And it was very disturbing hearing the defense make whatever claims that they wanted to make in the defense of these guys. But I'm happy that the prosecutor really drew the point home on a lot of the laws and how they violated the laws and how Ahmaud Arbery should be alive today. Suspicion alone isn't cause for someone to lose their life, and I'm glad that justice was actually served today, man. It's definitely it's definitely something like myself is glad to see. When you see someone that look like you, around the same age as you, being violated, you sometimes put yourself in that person's shoes and think, man, what could I have done different to be alive today? It could have been me. There's been plenty of times that I've done things that might have cost me my life in certain situations, but unfortunately for Ahmaud, it did. And you would hope that justice will be served so that things like this won't happen. And I get it. There's a lot of people out there with a different level of sentiment when it comes down to like whether justice was really served, if American blacks should really be celebrating these type of victories and whatnot. And I've seen people who look like me celebrating the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict, but had a sour taste in their mouth for the Ahmaud Arbery verdict. It's like, certain people just can't be satisfied, or at least have a sigh of relief that at least some justice is being served in today's system. And I get it. We still have a long way to go when it comes down to the perspective of justice, when it comes down to black people and how justice could really be served on behalf of black people. But to each his own. And to me, I definitely was very satisfied with today's verdict. Now the sentencing is something that I can't wait to see. I hope these guys are put underneath the jail. They serve at least 80 years apiece, because how dare they take the life, how dare they inflict pain on not just Ahmaud but the families. It's like it's a trickle down effect, and they deserve what they get, and they definitely do deserve what they get. Crazy. It's just crazy. Not crazy in what happened, just just crazy to see. It's just finally seeing some level of justice being served. It's a good day to be a black man today. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, the Ahmaud Arbery's family have to have a empty seat at the table for Thanksgiving. And at least they could be able to give thanks for justice being served. As I was watching the news too, as it was being called live, one of the newscasters almost broke down in tears because she was a black woman, and I guess you maybe see Ahmaud as maybe someone close to her as well, but she was definitely almost about to cry, but she had to keep it professional, because it was definitely emotional, man, seeing that whole thing happen. Even the father, and I didn't even know it was the father who was celebrating the victory when the verdict came down, because I definitely was cheering on my side, once they gave down the first guilty verdict to these three vile waste men of people, But it was the father. It wasn't a pastor. People said maybe his dad was a pastor or something like that. I don't know, but apparently they said that how the dad was the one that was kicked out. Ahmaud Arbery's pops was kicked out the courtroom for celebrating and whatnot. But you know, hey, shit, I would be celebrating too. How dare they had to kick me out too if I was in that room, because I'd have been celebrating and high fiving them too. The prosecutors, they definitely did their thing. I don't even want to play devil's advocate. I don't even want to be partial to be like, oh, well, you know, these guys also, too, you know, got to be in jail because now they can't even, you know, be with their families because they got a bit of... Yeah, but they should have thought of that before they decided to do what they did. You know what I'm saying? They should have thought of all that shit before they decided to play judge, jury, and executioner. You know what I'm saying? Good riddance to the rubbish and the people who encourage this type of rubbish to roam the streets and to do what they think that they presume to be justice. Hopefully, people really take a clean look, step back and take a good look at the mindset of these type of people sometimes. Because these type of people aren't just in where this scenario happened. You know, there's a lot of these type of people still roaming around in America today that think that they're judge, jury, and executioner. You know, that think that they're the cops. That think they could just walk into a hostile environment with a pistol or a rifle and do things to people and not have any consequences happen to them. You know, certain people get acquitted. Certain people don't get acquitted, as we have seen and whatnot, you know. But these are just my thoughts on the topic. You know, these are just my thoughts on the subject as a young black male from the outside looking in, from a person who understands that I'm living behind enemy lines, you know, and that there's a war going on outside no man is safe from. No matter if you're 5'2" or 8'1", or however the line goes. Disagree with me if you want. If you have to disagree, leave it in the comment section below. I'm definitely going to be replying to all comments. If you have a comment, you know, the audience is small, so I could speak freely without any type of blowback, and that's the good thing about having a very small audience. You know what I'm saying? At the moment, once you start going into the 50s and 60s, 100,000, maybe even 5,000 people, then you start having blowback and trolls and shit like that. So I'm kind of happy that I'm still starting off on a small platform to be able to say and speak freely without any type of you know, reason to defend myself. Not that I feel like I have to anyways, but you know, sometimes the mental back and forth is always good. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the subject. That's my thoughts on the topic. I'm very happy that justice has been served as it should be. You know, throw these motherfuckers in the depths of the abyss, and I hope they burn and they do at least 80 years apiece. Not together, put them all in separate cells, you know, and no PC. You know, put them in population, so you know, the gangs, the rivals, and you know what I'm saying, he could start getting, you know, their put them where they need to be put. You feel me? Good riddance. Justice has been served, and I'm definitely happy to see it. Next, Saweetie, Saweetie. Saweetie want to be, you know, a baby mama. Saweetie wants a kid. She wants a child. She thinks she's ready for one. Filipino and black. The exotic mixture makes her look as beautiful as she is, and then she gets the enhancements, the boobs enhancements, the ass enhancements. You know what I'm saying? She's a material girl. She likes Louis, Gucci, Prada, all this other fancy shit. You know what I'm saying? Very materialistic. So that should give you an idea of the depths of her personality, maybe, you know. Apparently, Lil Baby, the same dude who was offering Miss London some stacks so he could smash, and you know, that's just what we heard about. I'm pretty sure that there may have been others that we haven't heard about, but the same dude who be out here tricking. What is the definition of a simp? If this nigga ain't a simp, Yo, then motherfuckers can't be looking at average everyday niggas that go to the strip club and probably throw a little change here or there. You know what I'm saying? Take a thought to the back room and do whatever they got to do as tricks. Like, I mean, I guess it's all in the same category, right? This nigga's a trick as well as them niggas that be doing that anyways then, right? Ball them all up. So, like, tricks, simps, and all that shit, they exist no matter how high up you go in success. You could be an ill rapper, you on Drake's track, you got a nice, hot album that's out doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? You could be the hottest nigga in the industry, and you a simp ass tricking on chicks because apparently homie is paying her $100,000 to go on a date. I heard something different too. I heard that it was James Harden at one point offered her $100,000. But now it's the baby. So I don't know. Not the baby, Lil Baby. Because the baby is different from Lil Baby. These niggas need to figure this shit out. But it's like, what the fuck? So if I take a chick out on a date, paid a little $60 bill for the food or whatever that we ate, and she's geeked up enough to want to go back and have some fun, you know, because we both on that type of time, you can't call me a trick. Because if that's the case, I'm a stingy ass trick. I'm a stingy simp. I ain't gonna be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little $60 date is cool, but I ain't taking you shopping after. I ain't spending no $100,000. I could be a millionaire. You ain't gonna catch me doing all that type of extra shit. We going, you know, we shit. First off, you wouldn't even know I got any type of money. I'll be driving a Honda Civic, pulling up with the fucking hubcaps damn near falling off. You know what I'm saying? In order to open up the door, I got to get out the car, go around, use the fucking coat hanger, you know what I'm saying, to pop that bitch open so you could be able to hop up in this motherfucker. It's all about the personality, because if I'm willing to do all that, you know I'm willing to do more for you. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga out here spending $100,000 to convince a chick to date him. Now, another thing too is that all these girls are for the industry, man. These industry chicks, like these chicks, you know what I'm saying? I was watching an interview the other day, Brittany Renner talking about, oh, you know, I'm looking to fall in love and this, that, the third, I'm looking for God. But you dealing with niggas in the industry. These niggas know that they got power to pay a chick that's 10 times better than you out the country, fly her in and get busy, fly her back out, and not have to worry with the stress of the press and all that other shit. It's like, it's so... The manipulation and the lies that's being told when it comes down to relationships with a lot of these celebrities, it's so fucking blatantly, like, it's like, who the fuck do you think you're fucking fooling? Like, who you think believes this shit? You are obviously convincing the young to think that anything is serious, because let's say they do start dating, right? You think a nigga like me is gonna think that you motherfuckers is taking this shit seriously? Everybody's always counting down when it's gonna be over. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever thinks that any of this shit is ever going to be taken seriously. I ain't gonna hold you. That whole Jay-Z situation, Jay-Z and Beyonce, when they started dating, I was like, oh, okay, this might only last like 3 to 4 years. When is this going to be over? The Kim and Kanye shit, eventually that shit broke up and fell apart. Everybody knew shit is going to fall apart. Nobody thinks any celebrity relationship will ever be successful. Ever. Nobody cares about that. And I think that's what they know, so it's all like a PR stunt. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody gives a fuck. Like, I personally don't give a fuck. And for the fact that, you know, these motherfuckers are held up at such high court, oh, high value men. Actually, I don't even think this guy's considered a high value guy or whatever. You know, I saw a report the other day about Fresh and Fit. You know what I'm saying? Fresh out here on Seeking. Like, bro, first of all, you're on Seeking. You're on a platform where sugar babies are looking for sugar daddies, and then you go on a platform talking about this chick ain't for the lifestyle. This chick is for me. Like, she really digs me. Like, and then you're selling, like, and then it's like every day you guys get like a whole bunch of people still following and sucking all this shit up. Sometimes I wonder, like, what stream farm are you guys using to get you guys these numbers? It's like, it's so like cringy to me. It's very cringy, especially this scenario. This scenario is fucking cringy as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. Saweetie's whole personality to me is fucking cringe. It's like, if you're gonna date this bitch, you know what you're in for. You know she's gonna drain your fucking pockets. There's no relationship that I don't think she has a soul or a heart to really be offering people. She just looks good, you know what I'm saying? She looks real good. Maybe she has a heart, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell, because the only thing she's talking about is getting a rich nigga. That's all you want? You want a rich nigga? You're a material chick? I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Find you a nigga like, I guess, the little baby, who is willing to fund your lifestyle. It's like, who's the best fit to fund my lifestyle? I don't care about love. So to be like, you want a kid and shit like that, it's like, when you gonna raise this kid to really be thinking? You know what I'm saying? Then again, too, who really knows these people, right? I guess the front is to put on this persona, like, I'm this and I need this from a nigga. And then this nigga is gonna be the type of nigga to be like, yeah, okay, I could do that for you. Setting a poor example for niggas in general and shit like that, making convincing. It's like, people with influence, man. I don't know, man. I can't fucking stand these I can't stand these niggas at all. I look at these niggas like, who the fuck you think you're fooling? I think it's like a maturity thing too. A person who has watched the industry long enough to really realize, like, all these niggas are fucking fake. There's nothing real about any of them. From their lifestyle, their relationship, to what they put on the camera, to how they live their life, all that shit is fake. You have no idea maybe who these people really present themselves to be outside of the media. And I think who they present themselves to be outside the media is really like a person that's shallow and always seeking validation within themselves. Like, they can't really look at themselves in the mirror. Tupac said that one time, that, you know, he could always look himself in the mirror and find his soul. And I believe a lot of these so-called celebrities, male and female, can't look in the mirror and identify and find their soul. I could happily say I could look in the mirror and find my soul. I've been who I am since birth, since inception. You know what I'm saying? I have not ever changed. I've always evolved as a better version of myself, but I've never changed to be somebody fake. You know what I'm saying? I've always been who I know I've always wanted to be. I've never been a person that had to fabricate to be liked by anybody. I've always loved sneakers, as you guys could see in the background. I've always been a fly motherfucker, always been a nigga that never lied, always kept it true to the people who I care about and to myself. So I've never had to fake it, pretend to be something, or lie to anybody. You know, even to the girls that I've been with, you know what I'm saying? They've always known I'm a raw, direct, but at least I'm true to who I am. And it's either you accept it or you don't, because I'm not going to change to what you want me to be. I'm always going to be who I know I can be. And that's the problem that I think with a lot of these celebrities. They have no idea who the fuck they really are, and they can't really present that to the public, because now it contradicts their lifestyle, their lyrics. So it's like, what the fuck? And a nigga like me, when I'm looking at that shit, it's very cringe and disgusting. So I don't know, man. This shit is mad sus to me. Death to all that bullshit. You dig? Moving right along, though. Moving right along. Fedex. Last but not least on the list of topics. I've been going back and forth with Fedex for about 3 months now. I got a package in the mail, right, from Fedex. I'm gonna show it to y'all, actually. Hold on. So, like 3 months ago, I got a package in the mail from FedEx, destroyed. I'm talking about, like, the box was completely destroyed, right? The next day, I filed a claim. I'm like, yo, y'all destroyed my whole shit. Y'all destroyed my shit, and I need you guys to cover the fucking cost of what it is that you guys did to my fucking package. I didn't go to Adidas, because I know Adidas wouldn't ship me no shit like this. So peep it, right? Look at my fucking box. Look at this shit. Look, look. Fucking open at the side. I mean, you guys see the sneakers, right? You guys know what it is. You guys know what it is. You guys see the shit. Filed a claim. They said, yeah, we're gonna get back to you in 2 weeks. We'll let you know what we came up with. You know what I'm saying? 2 weeks passed, I ain't hear shit. A month passed, I ain't hear shit. I'm wondering, like, yo, did they ever get to my shit? What the hell is going on here? I haven't heard back from these niggas. What the fuck? What the hell is going on? It took 3 months for me to, and it took me reaching out to FedEx to get a final confirmation on my shit. I didn't really even get a final confirmation because I'm still going back and forth with them, right? I was able to speak with a manager or a supervisor or somebody or whatever, because I asked them, I was like, well, you guys damaged the packaging that contained my merchandise. And they said they don't cover damages of the packaging. Now, what she's probably thinking in her fucking demented ass backwards mind is the box. Now, I explained to her, I'm like, well, ma'am, the box, when you go to a place like Foot Locker, Foot Action, Nike, or wherever, and you buy sneakers, it comes in a box. The box is part of the presentation that you're getting. That's actually the merchandise as well. And that is what was damaged. Because now I can't sell this to anybody because the merchandise is damaged. She literally said, we don't cover damages of the packaging. If the sneakers isn't damaged, we're not covering it. I have it all recorded, and I would play it, but I don't know what type of violation that is. And I don't want to get my YouTube channel taken down by FedEx filing a fucking complaint to YouTube saying that how this is a defamation of whatever. And plus, you know, I didn't tell them that I was going to record them. But anyways, I have it all recorded, and I should fucking upload that shit. Maybe I might do that at some other point. Maybe I might make it a short or whatever. But long story short is that a lot of these packages that are being delivered by FedEx, right? So if you place your order through Adidas, confirmed or whatever, let's say you got some fly ass kicks that you're expecting to get in the mail and it's coming through FedEx. If a disgruntled employee decides to step on your shit and fuck up your whole box like what they did with mine, because I'm pretty sure they were trying to figure out what the fuck I had in my shit. If they decide to step and destroy your box, FedEx isn't covering the damages of your merchandise, knowing that the box is the merchandise. That's part of the merchandise. They don't cover that. They only cover up to $100. I called FedEx like 3 times about this situation, right? And I was able to speak to one of their representatives, and the representative said, oh, well, you should have contacted Adidas. Now, granted, if they would have reached back to me within the 2 weeks that they initially gave me the email after I filed my claim, I would have reached back out to Adidas within that time and be able to handle the situation, because you get at least 30 days to respond. So if you guys would have responded back within the 2 weeks period that you guys said that you would have been able to give me at least some type of claim or deny my claim, then I would have reached out to Adidas. They did none of that. They just left my shit in limbo, didn't respond back to anything, and now 3 months later, I'm reaching out to Adidas. Now, Adidas said in Section 3 of their terms and conditions, the responsibility of the packaging is upon the carrier. You guys could go ahead and look at that yourself. I think only Adidas, or maybe Nike has that too. But I'm just thinking now, a lot of the packages that are going to be going out, there's going to be a lot of sneakers, because Nike and Adidas always release their fly shit around the end of the year. If anybody decides to damage and smash your shit, you are left with a damaged box from Adidas. Now, or not from Adidas, from FedEx. A lot of people, from what I've heard, have been getting a lot of damaged product. And I believe it's a lot of underpaid, disgruntled employees damaging these boxes with a mindset to probably steal this shit. The reason why I'm saying that is because I used to work at FedEx. I know what the fuck be going on. And I know the packages come pretty clean. You know, it's not really, nobody, they don't necessarily damage the shit. And if it is damaged, they handle that then and there before they even ship it out to you. This shit happened on the way to me, or happened in the vehicle while they were loading up their shit to see what the fuck was happening, because niggas is nosy, niggas is underpaid, and niggas is disgruntled. So of course there's gonna be some type of scum that's gonna like find a reason to want to damage your shit so they could ruin your fucking day. They ruined my day. As soon as these Yeezy 350s came in, I was fucking hot. I was like, there's no fucking way that my box, there's no way Adidas sent me this shit. There's no fucking way. FedEx needs to fix their terms and conditions and their policies when it comes down to claims, especially when it comes down to merchandise that are high end. Because God forbid this was like an anniversary packaging that got damaged, and they talk about they don't cover the packaging that the sneakers is in. Like I hope I'm getting the point across clearly. Like, someone could step on your packaging, destroy the box inside that packaging, or maybe Adidas and these niggas need to put more effort into packaging their packages. Either or though, it still wouldn't stop the fact that someone could really do some serious damage and fuck your shit up still, either if they package it properly or not, and have your shit delivered looking like shit, ruining the resale value, all because if the sneakers weren't damaged, then they're not covering it. I just had to rant about that for a little bit, man. That shit had me fucking pissed off, and I'm still going back and forth with FedEx to this day about the whole shit. Sneakerheads. Oh, man. I don't even know what to say. There needs to be like a whole new system, right? That could there needs to be a whole new delivery system for sneakers. So let's say you confirmed your order, you confirmed your delivery. There needs to be like a specific separate sneaker delivery hub that only delivers sneakers. That's it. No longer going through FedEx. This is like a completely separate organization that delivers your sneakers directly to your house, and you could track that shit from the moment it was packaged, sent out, picked up, dropped off at a facility that's now on its way to your house. You know what I'm saying? This is just solely your kicks alone. Granted, FedEx is supposed to be doing this, but unfortunately, they have no coverage for damages that a disgruntled employee would do. Now, it doesn't eliminate the fact that maybe this independent carrier might do the same thing, but at least you have coverage protection that if someone do damage the shit, you could file a claim where you could be able to at least get some type of compensation. Because I got no fucking compensation for this shit, and it's pissing me the fuck off. Shame on FedEx. Sneakerheads beware. This shit got me tight. Hopefully you guys get some sneakers that are in tip-top shape and your boxes isn't damaged or stolen off your porch by maybe the same FedEx motherfucker that delivered your shit, confirmed that they delivered your shit, then pick your shit up and continue just to walk back to the truck with it and just rip open your shit and file a fucking claim. Let me calm down, man. Let me just calm down. Let me just, relax a little bit as I wind down and end the stream. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all stopping through and hearing me out, hearing my grievances. I wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving. With that being said, though, I am still thankful that I did have my kicks. I might wear these at some point or another, or I might just sell them. Hopefully I get, some good value for them. Peace and love to you and yours. Hopefully you guys get a lot to eat, enough to eat till the end of this week. Black Friday is around the corner. Make sure you pick up something for your friends and family for the holidays. Me personally, I'm not a big holiday celebrator, but the gesture within itself is always appreciated to those who do celebrate. So peace and blessings to those out there. It's your boy Rel. Thank you again for stopping through. Make sure to like and subscribe, share, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys appreciate the format? Do you guys enjoy the music in the background? Do you guys enjoy the topics that I cover? If there's other topics that you guys want me to cover or talk about, let me know. If you guys want me to open up the phone line so you guys could be able to have at least a conversation with the kid, I'm definitely down to do that as well too. But it's all a process, man, and it's all within due progress as we go along, as we continue to grow this YouTube channel. Yeah, man, maybe one day, no, not maybe, one day we will look back, or you would look back and see the great progress we've made together, from no followers to 160 followers. That's 1 million, one with 6 zeros, 1 million followers. It's a process, and it's a journey. It's all about the journey at the end of the day, through the trials, tribulations, the ups and downs, integrity, perseverance, consistency, all that goes into play when it comes down to making the best of what you got. And my goal is to continue to stay focused, man. Bring you some best content, bring you some up-to-date information, and bring you my perspective at the end of it, at the end of the day. With that being said, I appreciate y'all. Peace, love, and prosperity. Until next time, it's your boy, OG Rel, Trap Politics TV, trappolitics.com. We out. Oh, by the way, we got some dope merch on sale. Make sure to stop through. Make sure to copy you something nice. Everything has been slashed to 50% off, all going through PayPal. So you hit the link and your purchases are going to be going through PayPal. There's no funny business. I ain't DMing nobody to send me nothing. Everything goes through PayPal because PayPal is a secure, safe platform. You could check out as a guest, and you could get tracking numbers and everything to make sure your package gets to where you gotta go. Nothing is fugazi, nothing is fugazi. You might feel a little type of weird because you're on you're on an unusual website. This is not Shopify, because I ain't paying Shopify no percentage of my earnings. Fuck all that. This is all independent, strictly Trap Politics, all black owned and operated. I appreciate y'all, man. Until next time, we gonna kick it, you dig? We out. I'm glad that verdict came down, man. I'm glad that family saw some justice, man. R.I.P. Ahmaud Arbery. Just one more victory for us out there. Peace.